Okay, hi everyone. My name is Casey Kelleher, and my topic is learning the 8 multiple intelligences. And the movie we chose is The Blind Side. So basically, I'm just going to go through the presentation, and you can listen to the presentation as you go through the PowerPoint. So first, you're going to start off with a pre-quiz. You can use the next 3 or 4 minutes to take the quiz. So basically, you can click the link and you'll fill out a presentation, or you'll fill out a quiz asking questions about your strengths, your weaknesses, how you like to learn in the classroom, what you like to do on your free time, and what kind of person you'd like to be as you grow up. So you'll fill out the quiz, and then at the end it will give you what intelligence you'll be, and then you can record this in the study guide, and then at the end you can compare. Okay, so you can pause the video, take the quiz, and then come back, and then I'm going to go into the parts of the study guide. So first off, we can talk about what is the multiple intelligence theory. It's a theory that describes the different ways students learn and acquire information inside the classroom, outside the classroom, and basically just throughout life. Who created this theory? It was Howard Gardner. He's a theorist. He created this theory in 1983. I believe that he's a very important person in our education. He's one of the most influential people, I believe. He has created a layout of how we view students and how we can accept how some students learn differently than others, and everyone has their own way of thinking. So I think he's a very important person. Okay, so now we're going to go into the 8 multiple intelligences. So basically you can write down the description for the strengths and characteristics on the study guide. It has each of the multiple intelligences, and you can write the information below. So first we'll start off with visual spatial intelligence. Their strengths include their visual and spatial judgment. This would be someone who's very good at learning through seeing things rather than maybe hearing them. Their characteristics include they enjoy reading and writing, they're good at puzzles, and they can recognize patterns easily. Okay, the next one would be linguistic verbal intelligence. Their strengths include words, language, and writing. This is someone who's good at speaking, and they're very intellectual through talking with one another. Their characteristics, they're good at remembering written and spoken information. They're good at debating and giving persuasive speeches, and they can explain things well. So this is someone that would grow up to maybe go into politics, or someone who would debate and allow people to choose one side or another through their persuasive speeches. They're very good at those kind of things. Okay, the next one would be logical mathematical intelligence. So this is your student in the classroom who may not be as good at reading or writing, but is very good at math. Their strengths include analyzing problems and mathematical operations. This is someone who's good at adding and subtracting, putting things together, solving equations. They may also be good at science, because science involves a lot of logic math. Their characteristics include they're excellent problem solvers, they like conducting scientific experiments once again, and they're good at solving complex problems. So the next one would be bodily kinesthetic intelligence. This would be your athletes in the classroom. Their strengths include they're good at physical movement and motor control. They're good at doing things with their hands. Characteristics include they're good at sports, dancing, remembering things by doing rather than hearing and seeing. So this is a person that likes to move in the classroom, maybe not just sit the whole time in their seat, but likes to learn throughout moving in the classroom. Over 60% of the students in our education system today are kinesthetic learners, so teachers are trying to include kinesthetic learning daily in the classroom. And they have excellent physical coordination, of course. So once again, this would be your students who are physically strong, who like to be constantly moving, like to compete in sports, all those kind of things. Okay, so the next one is musical intelligence. So their strengths include rhythm and music. Their characteristics are they enjoy singing and playing musical instruments. This might be someone in your classroom who's in the band or who likes to sing, write their own songs. They're good at recognizing musical patterns and tones very easily, and they're good at remembering songs or melodies. So this could be someone who listens to a song once or twice and knows all the lyrics. Okay, the next one is interpersonal intelligence. This is someone who likes communicating with people, Their strengths include understanding and relating to other people. So you can think of someone who's very friendly, who's always kind, someone like that would grow up to be a therapist or a psychologist. They like listening to people, they can hear both sides of the story, and they create positive relationships very easily with one another. They tend to have lots of friends. And then we'll talk about the opposite, which would be intrapersonal intelligence. Their strengths include introspection and self-reflection. This is someone that may be better working alone rather than with people, and they're very good at reflecting on their own strengths and weaknesses rather than other people's. Their characteristics include they're good at analyzing their own strengths and weaknesses, they enjoy analyzing theories and ideas, and they're excellent at self-awareness. So this is someone who might like to study people like theorists, and they might become a theorist one day. They like to think about their own information and engage with themselves rather than other people. Okay, and then the last one would be naturalistic intelligence. This is someone who loves being outside, maybe loves being in the garden, taking walks, being with animals, all those kind of things. Someone who'd want to grow up to be a veterinarian, And their strengths include finding patterns and relationships to nature, and their characteristics include they're very interested in botany, zoology, biology, enjoys camping and gardening, and they're good at categorizing and cataloging information easily. So they may look at a species of an animal and they would be able to determine similarities and differences and categorize all the different parts of an animal and their similarities and differences, once again, like how animals compare and contrast. And then there is a ninth intelligence, existential intelligence. It's not yet confirmed by Howard Gardner. He's still studying it. It's not considered the ninth intelligence yet, but he's still working on finding more information about it. But on the study guide, there is a blurb of information about it. And then, so we'll move into the movie now. So the movie we chose was The Blind Side. It was created in 2009, and the main character is Michael Orr. So you can click the link in the PowerPoint, and it's a video speaking about Michael and his therapist, because he's not always the strongest in school. He grew up in a low economic household, and school wasn't always an important thing for him. And he likes to learn and obtain new material in his own ways. So then we can speak about Michael's possible intelligences after watching the video. I believe that he'd be a bodily kinesthetic learner, interpersonal, and naturalistic, because he's a very strong athlete. He likes speaking with others, and he likes to be outside. So now we can go into the scenarios, which multiple intelligence matches each person, and I'll just read the scenario, and then you can write information for what you think each intelligence would match for each person. So the first scenario is Bob is constantly moving all day. He competes in 3 different sports and loves to move while learning. Number 2, Emma loves music. She plays the flute for school, the school band, and writes her own music. So once again, you can just write what multiple intelligence you think goes with each person. Number 3, Quinn is very friendly. She loves speaking to others, and when she grows up, she wants to be a therapist. Number 4, Tyler learns best when he's visually shown something. He likes to present things through a poster or PowerPoint, and to help people like him who need to see something in order to learn rather than hearing or writing something down. And number 5, the last scenario would be Joey loves nature. He works in the garden with his mother every weekend, and when he grows up, he wants to work at the local zoo. So you can just write down what intelligence you think would match for each person. You can write more than one if you think they would be considered to match. Okay, so now you can go ahead and take the quiz that's attached at the end. You can answer the 5 questions about the multiple intelligences, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation and learned more about the intelligences. Thank you.